Hey, what's up, my construction entrepreneurs? Tyrone Jones here with the Construction Entrepreneur School and Services. Hey, so it's been a while since I posted. Been busy as I don't know what, but I was having some technical difficulties with my phone and couldn't load, couldn't save. It was all kind of stuff, man. So I got a few videos that's going to be posting here within the next week or so that's in different locations. I got to figure out a way to kind of bring together. But man, right now I'm in Hawaii, Honolulu, spending time with the wife, just me and her and I. We left the kids at home and we're here for a short trip. I think we're here for like 4 or 5 days, man. And it's great, but I'm gonna talk to you about that. You know, um, leaving and still making money while you're gone, right? In this contracting business, when you're the one doing hands-on work. Um, a lot of reasons why I'm able to still make money while I'm on vacation is because I have the right people in place. So, let's say some of my jobs I have subcontractors on, and some of my jobs I have employees on, right? Now, these employees that I have on my jobs, by the way, it's like, I know it's a 2 hour difference. It's five here, so it's seven in California right now. So I'm up because it's seven in California. Things are rocking and rolling, right? All right. So, um, but having employees and having subcontractors, right, do this work for me while I'm gone. Like, there's one job I have an issue with right now where I'm doing the work for a place called the Bicycle Casino, and I did some drywall, redoing some wallpaper, and the wallpaper I did, it's having a little trouble, and they're having a little trouble approving it. So I have to have someone go over there. Someone I had to pay additional money to go over there and kind of walk with the customer to make sure we kind of get that thing approved so it doesn't become an issue in a few days. So I had someone go over there on Saturday. Today is Monday. Had someone go over there on Saturday to take care of that, and now I'm gonna have someone go over there and walk it with the manager of the hotel to see how that goes. Now that's the only thing that's really kind of, well, actually no. I got another job. Remember the apartments in Mission Viejo? Sometimes I work on those apartments, so I have a crew over there working those apartments. But my crew today is going to be over there kind of late, and then I'm gonna have a different crew over there on Tuesday, and the same crew on Wednesday, and then a different crew on Thursday. So I might get a little bit behind because those crews are not used to being over there doing that type of work. They're used to doing other drywall work only. So how do I deal with all this? How do I bring all this together and not lose contracts, not lose customers, not piss people off? How do I do it? The thing about it is that you have to let go at some point. You have to give people a chance, but you have to bring in the right people to give them a chance, right? So some of my jobs I got subcontractors on, right, where they are just like my employees. Wear my shirts, say they're with my company, and things like that. So those jobs are there, and then other jobs I got employees on. Each of those different individuals or different groups work for the max for me. One, I always pay them. Two, I pay them on time. And three, I respect the shit out of them. I respect the shit out of them to where the door is open to where they can talk to me about any issue. Hey, Tyrone, I won't be over there today, man. This is why I can't be there. Well, man, I need you there for emergency. Oh, man, I need to be on this job for this customer. And I don't go back to him and be like, dude, what do you mean this customer? I pay you and I do that. I don't throw things in their face. I leave the door open for them to be very honest with me, very transparent, and this is how we have a great relationship. So now that I'm away, far away, can't do anything, I trust these individuals to get this work done, and they're going to get it done. It's no doubt that they're not going to get all this work done that I have. And I got a house I have to do in Downey. I have the casino that's still kind of lingering there. I have a lawyer office that I'm doing. I have the apartments that's going on. Just finished up well, I wouldn't say finished, but kind of working on a job up in Northern California. We're off. We're kind of pulled off. We'll be going back in a little bit, and then job at a Compton adult school. 2 jobs there. So I mean, things are just still moving, and I'm excited and I'm happy, and I'm back building this thing up, and it's working. But you have to give people a chance. That's one of the biggest things that I have to deal with is giving people a large chance, right? A big opportunity, right? To where it can actually cost me is one of the things that I deal with, right? I know how to delegate somewhat and give work to people and have people do things, but sometimes I don't want to lose, right? Because we have all lost before. So that's the biggest fear is you don't want to lose, so you don't want to give people, these opportunities and they lose for you, and in the end you suffer, your family suffering. But I really believe my little thing is shaky. I guess I haven't used it for a while, but I really believe that this time around everything is going to go great, and I'm gonna keep you posted. But I'm also share this, this fun stuff that me and my wife are having too, because that's the flip side of things, right? We work hard to enjoy things with the family, your husband, your wife, your aunt, your, close family members, whatever it is that you do. It's not all about work, even though I love work, but it's the flip side here too. So I'm gonna share this flip side with you too, and at the same time, I'm gonna share the inner workings of what's going on back in California with my business and my partnerships. So we'll see how it goes. Well, hey, my construction entrepreneurs, hustle hard, then hustle harder, and I'll be back. Like, so keeping everything good. Now, I'm gonna tell you what happened here. Okay, just before I left, not just before I left, but probably about maybe a week and a half before I left, I fired my crew at Mission Viejo. What? Yeah, yeah. So a week before I'm leaving to come here, I fired my crew. This is what I forgot to tell you. So I fired my crew at at the Mission Yale Hotel. And some of you guys seen the video on my Instagram page, Construction.Entrepreneurs. That's the Instagram link where I did a birthday for one of my guys that was at Mission Viejo Apartments, right? Trying to celebrate him, and he was turning whatever it was his birthday. So that crew, I let go. One of the reasons why I had to let that crew go is because that particular individual um, had a set of his own priorities and could not keep the priorities that I need to have based on what I feel my company needs to head in direction that it needs to head into. He felt was different, and he did it in subtle ways that did not match up to where we need to go, to where we need to be. I think one of the things that a lot of employees think of, uh, uh, that they think that, like, one of the things that this individual brought up to me was, hey Tyrone, I always show up for you. I'm always here for you. Well, and I don't just disregard that or anything, but you have to understand, as an employee, you're expected to show up. I pay you to show up. So that's not one of the things that you can use as a one up or as a incentive for me. You show up because that's what I pay you to do. I pay you to show up. Now, the next thing that I need employees to get, and that you should have your employees to get, is this. We don't get paid for effort. None of us get paid for effort. There's no client that I have that says, hey, you know what? On that project, Tyrone was out there for 30 days and he showed up every day at 6 a.m. I'm going to pay his invoice. I don't care. That's what I pay. I pay. No. Customers, clients don't pay us on effort. They pay us on results. They pay us on completion. And that's what people have to get. You have to complete. You have to show results. That's how I get my invoice paid, to pay your payroll, to pay your salary, to pay for your truck. That's how I get paid, is on results. So back into the video, I had to slide that in there because I forgot about that. And my wife was freaking out about that. She was like, whoa, what are you doing? Hold up, don't do it, don't, wait a minute, wait, don't. and one of the things is that I learned this from my partner in San Diego. If you're going to fire somebody because you need to follow through with it, regardless of how you feel. See, I was going to Hawaii, right? So I got to find people to be over there, right? Well, you got to always think about this. Within a situation, whether it's personal or business, when you're in a situation, it always seems like the worst situation. But if you actually step out of that situation, you will realize that you already been through worse. This is nothing. This is nothing. I done been through worse than that before. Okay? So if you can remember that you've been through worse, then you can find solutions within these issues and you can get past them, right? So you don't delay that. If you need to fire somebody, you need to fire that person. You need to do it. You need to make it happen and do it. But I'm going to tell you some things that you need to realize as an owner. Okay? As an owner. Employees nowadays, and you know this because you probably have been an employee, some of you, okay? I have been an employee, okay? Is that once you fire an employee or let go an employee, whatever term you want to use, a lot of employees are sue happy. And sue, when I say sue, that means that falls on the definition of causing issues with you with customers, causing issues with you with the board, causing issues with you with the labor board, just bringing up things to bring more stress to your company because they are upset. So employees can do that. So one of the things that I do, I'm not saying that you have to do, one of the things that I do to eliminate that stress is, one, I place the blame on myself. If the employee is a certain way to where it makes no sense for you to try to show and correct that person. That person cannot take constructive criticism. Then you're going to get nowhere with it. I blame myself, okay? A lot of other owners out there, they just give it to them raw, whatever, and just let them go. I don't need that headache. I avoid that headache because it costs me time and energy in the long run, and I'd rather focus on something else. Now, something this, you don't have to use this. So I blame myself for the most part and dibble dabble where this thing was wrong and where it could be improved. And I'll let it go like that. Second, I may add, this is an R, I may add, second, pay severance. What? You want me to pay them extra money? Yeah, I pay extra money. I pay extra money to avoid litigation. I pay extra money to stay stress-free. So I don't care if an employee been working with me for 3 days. I may pay them an extra day. I don't care if they've been working with me for 3 months. I may pay them a week. I may pay them 2 days. Whatever I feel at that moment to issue. And that's, remember, one, I'll do the one, and then I'll pay severance. Okay? So if I feel that the one is not working, then I'll jump to a second, and I'll go ahead and pay severance a few days, a week, up to 2 weeks, depending on how long that employee's been with me, to avoid issues in the long run. So you got to remember that, okay? But I was able to piece together some people to make sure I get that work done. We'll see how it goes, and I'm going to update you. Go ahead and continue.